Hey, what's up, Solar family? How are you? Hopefully you're doing amazing. It's James here and I'm on YouTube Live, right? Normally I'm on Facebook Live, but trying out YouTube Live. And today, I don't even know how long this training is gonna take, right? But I wanted to share with you guys how to create a video marketing campaign to generate solar leads, right? Because in 2020 and beyond, all of the content, or the majority of the content that we consume and homeowners consume, is via video, right? So if you're still using like static photos with your ads and things like that, that may still work, but it has a really low conversion. But today, I don't even know how long this video is gonna take, and I have my notes here. I wanna show you how to create a video marketing campaign step by step. And these are the things that we use in our business, right? Because what I want to share with you are the tips, the tricks, the strategies that is working in my business. So you can, minus all the fluff and the heartaches that I've already went through, right? So basically this is going to be, I don't even know, that's kind of a long title. So basically, let's see, we'll go with a video marketing campaign, right? And it's a step-by-step process. And I don't even know how long we're gonna be here, guys and gals, right? So I'm gonna make it as quick as I can, as informative as I can, and obviously I can't dive in, share everything with you guys, and I can't dive in deep with you guys here. But if you guys want to dive in deeper to learn these strategies, make sure you guys reach out to me, right? There's a link somewhere around this video. Click the link, schedule a solar strategy call, right? So the first thing that you need to do is we're actually gonna talk about the setup first, right? So the things that you need to set up. So what you need to set up first is a YouTube channel, right? You need to set up a Facebook public profile page. And lastly, a website. Yes, a website, because websites still convert, right? So these are the three things that I need you guys to set up, right? Obviously, I can't help you set this all up right now, but as the video is over, you guys can dive in here and do these. These are fairly easy, right? Websites are gonna be a little bit trickier, but the first two, creating a YouTube channel and a Facebook public profile page, shouldn't be too bad, right? So from there, right, you're gonna have to create professional channel art for your Facebook page and a professional profile picture, and also a professional header picture for your website, right? There's a bunch of services out there that you can use. There's Fiverr, there's Canva. I use Canva to edit my videos, actually not my videos, my photos. You guys can use that, right? But before I dive into this, just out of curiosity, down below in the comments, let me know what strategies you're currently using right now, right? Before I do, let me check to make sure my mic is on. It's on. What strategies are you currently using right now in your business? Whether that's, canvassing, you're buying leads, you're cold calling, whatever that is, do me a favor. I'm really curious to know what you're currently using. Just type it in the comments down below. That'd be awesome, right? So we're still in the setup. So now you created a channel art, a profile picture for your Facebook, and a header picture for your website. The next thing is you need to create an opt-in page, right? And for those of you that don't know what an opt-in page is, it's basically a capture page. So when you have your call to action during your videos, like, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, click the button if you're interested. And then from there, it needs to go to some sort of website to capture their information, their name, phone number, email, things of that nature, right? So you need to create an opt-in page. What I use is ClickFunnels, right? Obviously, you need to run trials and tests and split tests to make sure what is the highest converting opt-in page, right? Because once you create these videos, you're gonna be driving them to an opt-in page. And sometimes a lot of rookies that actually create these type of video marketing campaigns, they're like, people aren't opting in. Maybe it's the video, right? And you can have an awesome video, but if you don't have a good opt-in page and for some reason your opt-in page just looks kind of sketchy, homeowners aren't gonna give their information, right? So you have to run a bunch of split tests, right? Split test after split test after split test. To determine like what is the best font, what is the best font size, right? What are the best colors to use? How big should the submit button be? What color should the submit button be, right? What color should a background be? What should be in the background, right? So you need to run split tests. And like I said, I use ClickFunnels. There's a little bit of learning curve to that, but ClickFunnels is amazing, right? I've been using them for almost 5 years. I'm just thinking. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do because I wanna give as much value as I can to you. I'll post the link. Obviously, this is live right now. After the live session, if you watch this on replay, it'll already be there. I'll post a link to our opt-in page, right? Just click that link and it's gonna give you the duplicate opt-in page that we use, that we've already spent numerous hours, right? A lot of hours and literally thousands of dollars to perfect, so we can have the highest conversion from people that actually lands on that opt-in page so we can capture your information, right? I'm gonna give that to you absolutely free. Obviously, you still need to sign up for ClickFunnels, right? I have no control over that, but I'll go ahead and share the opt-in page with you, right? I think that will help you guys a lot, and it'll save you guys a lot of money. The next part, right? Once you set up the, these systems or these channels and the websites and make it look pretty or whatnot, right? The next is content creation, right? And this is where people get stuck because this is a video marketing campaign. So you have to create videos, right? Because it's a video marketing campaign, right? So just a few things. I'm just looking at my notes because I want to give you guys the best information. So as far as the videos, right? I know there's a lot of people that get stuck on like video content. Like, what content should I create, right? What content should I create? So if you're a seasoned consultant, or maybe you've been in like, 10, 20, 30 different consultations with a homeowner, think about the questions that they had for you, right? Think about those questions. How do solar panels work? How much money can I save by going solar? What's the difference between a lease and a purchase, right? What is a federal, what is the ITC federal tax credit? What is that thing, right? So if you create videos around those topics that homeowners are already searching on Google, right? You're gonna have the best chance to not only generate organic leads, right? But to get a lot of traction on your videos, right? So don't try to reinvent the wheel over again. Think about those questions, right? This is the key point to creating videos, because a lot of times I see a lot of videos out there from people trying to create, video marketing campaigns, and unfortunately it's random videos, right? It's something that they think that the homeowner, would want to hear, but it's not actually what they actually want to hear, right? So think about exactly what those questions may be, right? What are they searching for? And then start creating content around that, right? And this is key, right? So once you're creating the content, just like me right now, I'm creating this video for you. You have to have a specific, right? CTA, which is a call to action. Like, what do you want them to do after they watch the video, right? That's basically what a call to action is. So what I mean by specific is if you can service, or your company can service, like 2 or 3 states in the country. Let the audience know, hey, these are the states that we service. If you're in these areas, California, Texas, Nevada, whatever that may be, we can help you, right? Because what happens is, in general, when someone is watching your video, and it may be an awesome, maybe a great video, and if somebody's watching your video, they're like, you know what, that's great information, but this person may not service my area, right? It kind of seems like he's in California and I'm all the way in Florida. I don't think this guy can actually help us, but thanks for the video anyway, because that helped. So you don't want that impression with a homeowner. Does that make sense? You don't want that impression. I'm not sure if there's a like thing here or a, what is that, a thumb or a heart or whatnot. If that's making sense, and if you see that on your end, do me a favor, click the like and the heart button, right? I'm not sure you can even share this, just like Facebook can. That is important, right? Because we made the mistakes in the past when we created great videos, but we don't get too many opt-ins from it. We get a lot of engagements, but because we weren't specific to our call to action, like we didn't let the homeowner know, hey, Mr. Homeowner, Mr. Smith, if you're in these areas, and if you're in these locations, we can help. The great thing is if you can service the whole entire nation, that's even better, right? You just let them know, doesn't matter if you're in the East Coast and the West Coast, we can help, right? So call to action is really important. Actually, not just call to action, a specific call to action is really important, right? Really, really, really important. So after you've created your videos, the next thing is you need to edit them, right? You need to edit the videos. The software that we use is Camtasia. Camtasia. I think that's how you spell it, right? If not, it'll pop up somewhere on Google. If you never edited videos before using a software, I think this is going to be the best software that you can use. And I totally apologize. I didn't even know it was cut off. This is going to be the best software that you can use that's going to be the user friendly for you, right? And also include, I'm going to go ahead, hopefully you guys got that part right. If you guys don't, go ahead and quickly snap a photo of it. I'm still going to be talking about video creation, but you guys can't see it down there. So make sure when you're editing your videos with Camtasia or whatever software you use, make sure that you put your logo, right, on the bottom right corner, right? It's more for branding and you look more professional, right? Because at the end of the day, when you're creating all this content online, when you're creating, your YouTube channel, Facebook pages, website, and you have, a professional channel art, professional profile photo, professional header, it's all an impression to the homeowner, right? That's all that they see. Even if you know everything about solar, right? Let me back up. Even if you know nothing about solar, right? Nothing, zero, and you have an amazing branding expert that can position you online as that expert, because when someone sees your information, when they go to your website, your YouTube channel, your Facebook pages, everything just looks on point. More than likely, they're gonna opt into your opt-in page than someone that knows everything, like knows the solar, like the back of their hand, but their presence online is really sketchy and it doesn't look professional. More than likely, you're gonna get more opt-ins and you're gonna get more leads basically. Opt-ins is basically mean leads, right? Hopefully that makes sense. So now I wanna go over video tips, right? Hopefully you guys got that. Now you've edited your videos. Obviously you're gonna upload it into YouTube and then also upload it onto Facebook. And I would grab the link, right, for the website. I would actually grab the URL link from YouTube and use that on my website, and I will drive the audience that's in my website back to YouTube, right? Because you can use like a third-party like video provider like Wistia, things to that nature. But I would just drive them back to my YouTube channel, right? From your website, So now, I want to give you guys some video tips, right? Because it's all about first impression, and I want you guys to look good on camera, right? And the first thing is, I want you to take action, right? I want you actually to take imperfect action, especially if you've never created a video in your life, you never created a Facebook Live video, a YouTube video. I'm gonna let you know right now, it's gonna suck, right? It's gonna suck, and I'm constantly working on my material, right? It's gonna suck, because if I showed you, I'm gonna do this one day, if I showed you the first video I've ever created with my wife years ago, right? 6+ years ago, it was in our apartment, on our loft. We had all the fancy equipment. My wife is really good at like teleprompter and things like that. And she's like, hey, James, I'll just create your script, right? She wrote my script, and we pressed play, and it was horrible. It was horrible, right? Horrible. And I'm still working on my stuff now, right? I'm still working on my stuff now. But what I want you to do is take imperfect action, right? Because perfection is going to lead to procrastination, meaning that you're never going to get any content out there. And the idea is, you're going to learn and you're going to get better as you go, right? You're going to learn as you go. You're going to start moving. You don't even know which way you're going, but you're just going to start walking, because you know that you want to take action, and you'll just find a way and just learn as you're moving, right? As you're walking. So don't get stuck by, perfection and everything has to look pretty and perfect, right? No. The idea is to get the content out there, because somebody is waiting for you. Somebody is waiting for your information, right? Believe it or not, because James can't reach everyone, right? Because everyone is going to have their own ideal demographic audience. You're going to have your audience that I can't reach, and I'm going to have my audience that you can't reach. And we need a whole gamut of personalities, nationalities, ages, heights, big, small, tall, short, whatever that may be, right? But I want you to take imperfect action. I can't stress this enough, right? This is where a lot of people get stuck, right? They get stuck. So basically, I just want you to take action, right? And I'm gonna let you know right now, it's gonna suck, right? The video's gonna suck, but it's okay. It's gonna get better and better. Secondly, be yourself. This is how your videos are gonna be easier for you to create, and it's gonna look more natural when you're just being yourself, right? Don't be me. Don't be, Billy Bob or Jennifer, right? Be you, right? Be authentic, be you, because at the end of the day, not only are you creating these videos for the homeowner to know, like, and trust you, but in able to do that, you have to be authentic, right? It's really difficult to be somebody else, right? It's really, really difficult. So be you, take action, right? Something popped to mind too that I wanted to share with you guys. I think I'll remember as we're going along. Be consistent, right? Consistent, I think that's how you spell it. I'm not a great speller, but if that's wrong, I totally apologize. Be consistent. So at first, the first month, you're probably only gonna record maybe one video a week, right? As you get more and more comfortable on camera, start doing 2 videos a week, then 3 videos a week, then 4 videos a week, then 5 videos a week, then every single day, right? But the more consistent you are, the more traction you're gonna get, right? And don't give up, right? Excuse me. Don't give up. Because a lot of people give up before their breakthrough, right? It's literally just being consistent, just knowing that this is gonna eventually work, right? And I'm gonna have to put in the time, but this is gonna work. And at the end of the day, this is the strategy, right? So don't give up. The other thing is, I just remembered, your energy, right? Have energy. Be pumped up, right? When you're getting on camera, the camera like really dulls down your energy, right? So if you're not too energetic already, if you just, you're just being yourself, obviously be yourself, but you gotta have to kick up the energy a bit, right? If you just be yourself and you don't have much energy, it's gonna sound really, really dull and boring. Hey, homeowner, how are you? I'm doing amazing, right? You gotta kick up the energy, right? Because this is exciting and you want the homeowner to be excited, right? So kick up the energy. So those are a few things to make your videos a little bit better. And I want to add on a few things, right? As far as equipment, lighting, right? Have good lighting. You can get a ring light. It's fairly cheap. Just Google it on Amazon or search it on Amazon. Just type in ring light, right? That's what I use. It's a big like 18-inch ring light because you want your videos to be presentable. Because you don't want to be in the dark, right? And I'm pretty sure all of you guys seen videos before, or probably like in a Zoom meeting, right? When someone is just like, in the dark because they have their back against the window or whatnot, or the light source, and they just look like a silhouette, right? So a tip is, if you don't have a ring light, make sure that your face or your eyes are always looking at the light source, whether that's a window, whether that's a ring light, right? You're always looking. You're looking at the light source. You never want the light source to be at your back, right? Really, really important. Audio. You don't need any fancy audio. I have a lavalier right now. I purchased this. I think this is an Audio-Technica lavalier. I purchased on Amazon. It was like 20 bucks, right? Connect it on your phone, connect it on your DSLR, and then off you go, right? You want to have good audio. Let me just check. Oh, also, hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, background, right? Be aware of your background, right? When you're creating these videos, right? So what I recommend is go to like Home Goods and create a background. I'm pretty sure you guys seen my background on YouTube, my other videos. Go to Home Goods and find some, fairly cheap like furniture and things like that to make your background look pretty, because at the end of the day, it's all perception, right? You want to look like a professional. So, make sure you're aware of your background, right? So, another tip too, this is more for like Zoom meetings, but not for videos. But if you're doing like Zoom meetings, I'm gonna go off the topic for a second because it just popped in mind. If you're doing Zoom meetings, it's the same thing, right? You can actually multi-purpose the background that you use on your videos to actually use it as well as your background for your Zoom meetings, right? Because you don't want to have a messy background, especially when you're doing a Zoom meeting, right? I'm gonna go off topic for a second. Especially if you're doing a Zoom meeting. I've seen guys and gals before like jump on a Zoom meeting and they got like their bong and stuff like that in the back. They got like dirty clothes on the bed. You don't want that. You don't want to be that person, right? Because you watch this video, you've already been informed, so Go to Home Goods, find a furniture store where you can get some pretty cool stuff. Obviously, you want to have your branding and stuff, your colors and stuff like that splashed in there somehow. Somewhere, and that's a totally different topic, but like perception and the way your stuff looks on video is key. It's key, right? So the last step, right? Now you're basically ready to rock and roll. The last step is scaling it, right? Because YouTube, so let's talk about YouTube right now. YouTube, by creating these videos, you're probably gonna get organic traffic, meaning you don't have to pay for it, right? But enable for you to scale, right, on like Facebook and also YouTube, you need to hire a marketing manager, right? That can actually promote your videos, right? You did your part, right? You did your part. Now hire someone that actually can get your stuff out there to homeowners, right? That's what I do. Before I did everything on my own. I was like, man, I was driving myself crazy. I was yanking my hair out. But nowadays, I create content and I just give it to our marketing manager, right? And they do all of the promoting. Like I give them the video, I say, here's the video, this is the objective that I want, and then these are demographics of people, off you go, and you do your thing, right? But that's what I suggest because you want to scale it eventually. And also make sure that you have a budget because your paychecks are pretty fat, right? They're like $5,000 a pop or 10,000. Have a marketing budget, right? That's the only way you're gonna make more money, right? If you're making like $15,000 a month right now, you know, with your current campaigns or whatever you're doing, enable for you to take that to a $30,000 a month, a $40,000 a month, a $50,000 a month, whatever that is, you have to put more gas to the fire. And the way to do that is to run ads, right? Whether that's Google ads, whether that's Facebook ads, right? You need to run ads. So that's all I have. And I know that was a lot of information, right? I wasn't really planning on doing like this training, but I was like, man, I know somebody has to hear this because I see, I was on Facebook and I was like, damn, I seen like 8 different or even 9 different posts about solar. You know, these guys are trying to generate solar leads and they just have a static photo of a home with some solar panels on it. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, these are strategies or those strategies. That's the strategies I used like 6 years ago when I first got started into like online marketing, right? So that still works, but the conversion rate is really, really low. Imagine if you can create video content just like this one, and obviously it can be a lot shorter. And imagine the homeowner watching this, they start building a relationship with you and they start knowing you, liking you, trusting you. And you know what happens from there? They're gonna buy from you, right? So you have to be strategic these days as far as your marketing, and it has to be a video marketing campaign. And just think about your behavior, right? How do you scroll and what's your behavior on social media, right? I'm pretty sure when you're on Facebook or whatnot, you're watching more videos than actually reading stuff, right? Obviously, there's still a certain small percentage that we read stuff on social media, but we're consuming a lot of content these days via video, right? And if you can get ahead of the curve, then you're gonna be doing really, really well, right? From now to the future, right? And I can't stress this enough. So if you wanna dive in deeper to learn these strategies in more detail, there's gonna be a link underneath this video. Click the link, schedule a free solar strategy call with me personally, and I would love to share more ideas and more details on how to run an effective video marketing campaign, right? Go to, if you guys can do me a favor, I know the guys that are live, if you could type in solar strategy call.com, right? Do me a favor, guys, because I can't do that right now, and it'll help from other viewers that watch this replay. solarstrategycall.com. If someone can just type that in, that'd be awesome. Other than that, hopefully that sheds some light. I know it's a lot of content, it's a lot of information, but now you have an idea on which direction to go. And if someone's trying to sell you on a marketing campaign, when they're gonna say, hey dude, I'm gonna set up your Facebook account and I'm gonna post a static photo of a home with some solar panels on it, run away from that, right? Save your money. I would just save my money and I would create a video marketing campaign, right? Save your money and create a video marketing campaign. This is the way to go, guys. This is the way to go. Awesome. I can actually see you guys post stuff. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Whoever posted that. Sorry, it just flashed in there. Awesome. I'm going to use YouTube Live more often. But other than that, like I said, if you guys want to dive in deeper, I know that's a lot of information. And there's obviously a lot of details behind each one of those, topics. And if you want to learn in more detail, schedule a solar strategy call. Other than that, peace out. Have an amazing day, and not sure how I'm going to close this thing. All right, fellas.